It's not bad for a 14 by 6 tent.
Right. Nope. You got a whole lot more room than I do in my van. I got 6 by 10. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to my next video. Today, we're going to continue our discussion with Richard and Chris from Two Wheels Big Life. Hello, you two. Welcome.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hey,
And
thanks for having us.
you are on motorcycles, and we've already shot an interview with them. So I'd really encourage you to go watch the interview and check that out. And now you're going to show us around your little four-wheel home with two motorcycles. Well, I guess you have 6 wheels, don't you?
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
yes, we do. We have 6 wheels.
Yep.
We have 6. We have 2. We have 2 on my Harley and 2 on the trailer and 2 on her BMW.
Yep.
Right.
So I hope you enjoy our tour.
So we'll just go over everything that we have first. First is our new house. This is a Kingdom 6 REI tent. So nice tent. You'll see what we have on that. I have a couple of tarps. Also got a hatchet. This is a little compact shovel that we got. We've got a Coleman 2-burner stove, a couple bottles of propane. This is a battery pack. Have a solar panel that will charge this up also. In this little container here, we have a fold table. These two here are some Helinox cots. These two here are 2 high back chairs. In here, in this old compression sack, it's kind of special to Chris and I. We've used this for more than 30 years. We took this on our very first trip back in 1989, and it's still good. This has 2 Coleman sleeping bags in it. Then we have a couple of air mattresses. We've also got a first aid kit. The tent that we have is a Kingdom 6 REI tent, and it also has the mudroom attachment. We chose that tent. This tent is 8 by 14 feet. We chose that tent specifically because we wanted to have room. You can see it's like an RV in here. We wanted to have room in here, so if we got caught in the rain and the wind, we wanted a place that we could sit down and still do some editing and still do our work and stuff that we wanted to do inside this tent. But the cool thing about this tent, I want to show you a couple of the cool features we have. It's a dome type tent. The bars, there's basically 1 bar across the top, 2 legs down, 2 bars across. So it's not the easiest to set up with 1 person. It definitely takes 2, but it's worth it if you want to have the space to be able to stay dry and to stay out of the wind. Come on inside. One thing nice about this tent that we really liked about it is that it has these large storage pockets all around the side. The storage pockets are great because it keeps a lot of stuff off the ground. Come on through here. This is the mudroom. In the mudroom, it's shorter than the regular tent, but the mudroom is an extra attachment, and it's nice because it really is a mudroom. It keeps everything dry. Like, we've been stuck in rain for a long period of time, for 3 or 4 days, and everything in here kept dry because of where we put it.
It really comes down to, if you want to keep your sanity, you really want to be a little bit precise with where you put your things. At your home, everything, I've said this before in a previous video, at your home, you know, you get up, your toothpaste, your toothbrush, it's all in the same place, you grab it, you brush your teeth, and away you go. Well, we try to set the tent up the same way, so it's really easy, or as easy as it can be, to get it set up and move on with our life. So come on in here. So real quick, on my bags always go the same way. My clothes bags go here, my ditty bag goes here. This stuff carries all of our extra stuff like laundry detergent and, you know, who knows what I've got in here, and then my tank bag. The beds always get set up the same way. The cots are either at this end or that end. It depends on the slope of wherever we're camping. But you know, we get in here and we set the cots up. We put the sleeping pads on top of them, and then we put the sleeping bags, and then we have our little pillows. So probably not the most efficient way to travel, but these have really saved our butts a couple of the nights when it's been really, really cold. So we keep those out just in case we got to tuck them around ourselves inside our sleeping bag. I guess it's kind of like a liner, a fleece liner, but that's not its intention. Richard does the same thing. He has his clothes bag over here that he will sleep on with his pillow. You know, we stow the computer bag over there. Just everything has a home. It always goes in the same spot, and it makes it real easy. When it's cold, if you first of all don't travel with a plug-in heater or any type of heater, like we don't, unfortunately. So when it's cold, it's as cold inside the tent as it is outside. There's just no difference. There's no getting away from it. There's no warming up.
Right.
You know, another disadvantage is the fact that it takes a long time to set up and tear down. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not just push a button and slides come in. And
it's a base
away
camp.
You go. Yes.
It's a base camp. We'll set it up and do a base camp. Like, we're set up here and we'll ride for 4 or 5 days.
Yes, yes. And it does come with, at times, you can have a high level of pain and discomfort. I mean, let's be honest. You know, there's times we're huddled in here and looking at ourselves going, what the heck did we get ourselves into?
Are we really doing this? We've said that a couple times. Are we really doing this?
Yeah. So those are just some of the disadvantages. The advantages to it, just watch our videos. I mean, we've been to some really stunning places and seen some stunning things, and we could do that because we were able to set this tent up and set up a base camp and then just go wander and explore the area. So the advantages, I think, definitely outweigh the disadvantages. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that we don't like it at all.
People would say it's a disadvantage traveling on motorcycles, so you got to love what you want to do.
Yes.
Yes.
But quickly, what I wanted to do is just showcase all of the stuff that we're using as we travel. We've got the ever so awesome Coleman stove, which has worked out very, very well throughout our whole travels. And over here, I thought I would quickly share, this is what we call our spice rack. We do keep a couple other things in here just for storage purposes. However, it's, you know, the salt, the pepper, all the various spices that we use, the olive oil, just nice, and it doesn't look pretty, but it does a job of keeping everything together and not rolling all over the place. And then over here, these are 2 things that we had purchased for this trip, and they've worked out very well. They're stainless steel. This has got the 2 plates inside of it, and then this rolls out into a saucepan with 2 bowls. It all goes together and gets stored in a relatively, for us, small compartment. This thing here, we're using it for its intended purposes, but the stuff that came with it, I think we kind of quickly ditched for the most part because it was plastic and it didn't hold up very well. So this is basically our utensil drawer. You know, we've got our hot pads and our cooking supplies. This is what I use to measure rice, just because it's easy to remember. And it's, you know, our can opener. Over here we have our collapsible kitchen sink is what this is. So I did get to bring the kitchen sink with me. I'm going down to the river to get some rinse water. We're going to add one of these Steramines tablets to it. See how that works for rinse water. Assuming it dissolves. So whenever I've got dirty dishes, it's just kind of the dirty dish holder until I get around to washing dishes. And then we've got the ever-present blue jug that I never carry full on my bike, but as soon as we land somewhere, we quickly find where's the water and we fill it up. All right, we're getting all of our necessary housekeeping stuff done this morning so we can hopefully go play this afternoon. Now it's time to filter some water. Love living right by a river because then it's just fill up the blue jug, get out the Sawyer, and away we go. And then we're ready to go. So cooking can happen wherever we are, whether it's a picnic table, a tree stump, a rock, whatever it is, that's what we do. I wander over here to our water pump and our hand pump and get the shower ready because it's getting close to shower time. Right, what's the temperature now?
Well, what does it say?
It says 116 degrees. It's shower time. Because this is what you do when you're living in dirt. No filming. Bye-bye.
So we've been asked what kind of motorcycles we have and why did we choose those bikes. We chose those bikes because that's what we had in the garage. And I have a Harley Davidson 2009 Road Glide, and Chris has a 2007 K1200 BMW, and we pull a 2008 Bush Tech Roadstar trailer. I'm putting a 100-watt solar panel, and on the front we have a 625 watt-hour battery with a solar charger and an inverter, so we can run full-time off the grid on it. Then we're making this our dry box, so anything we want to keep dry and any dry foods like breads and so this is what we use, and this is pretty much how we live. But we are enjoying having everybody out there give us their comments and just cheer us on along with this, that we're encouraging other people to go out and do moto camping. That's awesome.
Yes.
I think it's very humbling.
Well, Richard and Chris, thank you so much for sharing your home with us. Just really amazing how you're able to do that and live on your motorcycles out of tents. Thank you. And so why don't you share once again your social media?
All right. Our social media and our website is all Two Wheels Big Life. The number 2 Wheels Big Life will get you there also, or if you spell it out, Two Wheels Big Life. Well, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And we just really appreciate you taking the time to see our humble abode, as our Taj, as we call it. We call it the Taj.
I think it is. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's not bad it's not bad for a 14 by 6 tent.
Right. Nope. You got a whole lot more room than I do in my van. I got 6 by 10. So you have more space. And that's good. So folks, I know you got something out of this video. If you did, be sure and go subscribe to their channel, check it out, and I think you're going to really, really enjoy it. If you got anything out of this video, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll talk to you later.